with everyone, and we're going to send in. We have two very excited potential clients that are going to start training, hopefully in early January, and then they will be positioned to become licensed exterminators.
Let me just tell you why this is so amazing. I mean, we are basically creating a for-profit business. We're not going to wait for other companies to hire our people, which we're successful at in some cases. But we created our own business, homegrown business here in Newark.
Yes.
That is going to be hiring ex-offenders, training them in this field, and now we're lining up clients, local clients, because all of us, I don't care where you live in Newark, we've all, whoever we are, so we've at some point needed extermination, fighting roaches, or whatever have you, and you had to call companies outside of Newark often. And so now we've got a homegrown company that's hiring ex-offenders, and Newark resident ex-offenders, and putting them to work. It's really an extraordinary model.
It is.
And creating wealth and opportunity.
Yes.
And I said on the press conference, I said, the old saying, if you give a person a fish, they eat for a day. If you teach them how to fish, they eat for a lifetime. If you teach them how to run a business that does fishing, they eat for a lifetime, and all the people they hire benefit as well.
Yes.
So it's an extraordinary model. And so I just want to say, you guys are been phenomenal partners. I'm excited about it. And we're going to have on in the next segment somebody that's benefiting from your program.
Great, great.
And so Earl, you are sort of like the umbrella. Your office is the umbrella because you're connecting with a whole bunch of other programs, and we're tying them together. And just as a way of introduction to the office, we never really had a one-stop place for people to go in Newark before. They would, if you came out of prison, you'd have to sort of navigate through and try to find all the different disconnected services. But now somebody can go right to you. We've got raised a lot of private money. We got a federal matching grant, right?
Yes. To
create a program where we, as you were saying, that's tracking all the people that come into our program.
That's right.
And so explain this. So if I'm an ex-offender, who are you to me and your organization?
First thing I would do when you come in, you understand, I would thank you for, for just your home now. Come allow us to be able to help you, first of all, you know what I mean? And you would sit down, and what I would do is...
And you meet me where? Is it at Essex County College?
No, we would meet, first of all, right in our office, room 113 in City Hall, Newark. Okay, I'm in the Office of Reentry. You would come in, we would try to pull your face sheet and see how we could be able to help you. Where can we put you to where able to place you to get good job development, good job placement, good service, and quality services. And most of all, we would try to show you that we care. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times when people come home from prison, they don't have anywhere to go. So our office is the first stop usually when people come home, and whatever, according to their charge or whatever they've done, we'll be able to get them some quality service. Whether it be an opportunity reconnect, which we oversee now, where we have the Forge program, that's the female offender program,
right?
And we have the release program. We have the legal services is there.
So let's go through some of these because I want to slow down for a second.
Let me
slow down all out there,
right?
So I just got released,
right?
Or I'm a family member and know somebody's about to come home,
right?
And you tell them, look, City Hall's never had this before. The last few years, we now suddenly have it.
Right.
And on a one-stop office, I come in, I meet you or members of your team. And the first thing you really want to do is just disarm the person. Look, we're happy, welcome home.
Exactly.
And just let them know that, look, we're going to be here for you. If you're willing, we'll work as hard as you'll work in making this work, right?
Right.
And now, depending on who that person is, male, female, what their conviction was, what their charges were, you now go about trying to find out what their needs are. Do you need identification? And you help lead them exactly to the services that are going to support them, right?
Exactly.
So if I'm a woman, and there's a program called Forge.
Forge program
right.
was a female offender program, ex-offender program that's at Essex County College. We would be able to refer them there to get some services because most women are more comfortable talking to other women.
Right.
So we want to send them where they can, get some talk to them. And then, suppose we have somebody that needs legal service. We need an expungement. We could either use our release program,
right,
which you helped institute, or we could send them to legal services, which is at Essex County College.
And I want to stop there because people need to know, and you guys could probably. Really, in fact, why don't you tell me real quick, because you have guys coming home and you see all these legal issues. What kind of legal issues do they have?
Child support issues, driving issues. Some individuals could be let out from state prison and the next day a municipal warrant would drop on them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So release has been a tremendous asset. Right. They really have. I mean, we'll fill out an application and within a couple days, the client will hear from the released lawyers. So it's really been great.
So let me explain that. So when I became mayor, I had a lot of lawyers that helped with my campaign, and we were like, well, how can we keep the momentum going? And we said, why don't we try to do something never done in the country before, in the history of the United States, is take all these law firms locally here and bring them all together to focus on the issue that we heard what many people are concerned about, which is helping guys come home. And so we created something called the Reentry Legal Services, RELESE, to help people expunge records, deal with past warrants, deal with driver's license problems, deal with child support challenges that they had, to help untangle all of these administrative law problems.
Right.
And the feedback I got from the law firms has been tremendous. They've been like, this is exciting to us because we're helping to untangle all this stuff and liberate the economic potential of a person. We've treated well over 1,000 plus clients now. And it's just something that doesn't exist other places. In fact, I talked to the mayor of Trenton and the mayor of Camden. They want to replicate release in their own cities and get it going. So it's a really wonderful program. So you've got the Forge program, you've got the Release program to help them out, and then what are some other
We have
programs?
the Father Comprehensive Program at Essex County College to reunite fathers with their children.
That's Fathers Now?
Fathers Now.
Hold on, stop there, because you know how much I love that
I
program.
know you love it.
That's like my, so if I said Release is one of my favorite, my all-time favorite is the Fathers Now program.
Right.
What is the Fathers Now program?
Well, you know, if I come home and I've been away from my children a while and everything like that, the office up there not only will help me with job development, job placement, and give me the skills that I need to be able to become a productive member of society, but it helps to fasten the relationship between myself and my family.
Right, and so you get mentor dads, right?
Mentor,
parenting classes,
case management,
even suits, right?
Yeah.
nice suits.
Nice suits.
Nice suits.
Yes. I've done a couple suits that don't fit me anymore. The Men's Warehouse actually came forward with some nice clothes.
Exactly.
And so what I love, and I want to talk about the overall recidivism rate that you all have accomplished, which is really unheard of, because we have 65% recidivism rate statewide, nationally, over 60%, let's say. And here for our network of programs that we've created, it's now only 1 in 10 recidivate, right? It's a 10% program. Fathers Now has like even lower, it's sub 5%, right? It's an amazing program that is just really empowering people to be great dads.
Right.
And it's even a fraternity, right?
Yes,
It's Delta Alpha Delta Sigma?
I believe so.
Dads,
Yes.
which is sort of this fraternity of men.
Right.
What other programs are out
We
there?
have the Dress to Success on site too, to help people with some of the condiments they may need to be able to go out looking for a job. We have job developers on site up there, and we have America Works, who is job placement, job development, helping people to be able to become productive members of society and become employed.
Right. And so this whole network of programs.
Right. And Goodwill Industry, let me mention,
Yes,
who has
yes.
been fantastic.
They're great job
They
placers.
just did a great job the other night. They had to give away toys to, not only they gave presents away for the ones that are in halfway house, individuals that are in halfway house, but they also gave toys for their kids.
Oh, that's great.
Which was great, Mr. Mayor.
That's really great. So a lot of this energy, tell me a little bit also about some of the other partners that you have. Like I know Pastor Reddick, one of my favorite ministers out there.
We have Renaissance, La Casa de Don Pedro, New Jersey Institute of Social Justice, Goodwill Industry, as I mentioned.
And what do those partners do? OAR, absolutely.
Well, Renaissance, who we partner with, who we have much respect for, the great agent, great nonprofit, and he is doing a fantastic job. They do job placement, job development, mentoring, and case management. And New Jersey Institute of Social Justice, they were doing transitional jobs at one time where they would get guys coming home that never had been able to work before. And they would give them 8 weeks work at minimum wage to give them an opportunity to be out and do clean and green, to be able to get out and work in society. Besides, because some people come home from prison, they have no idea what it is to get up in the morning and go to work. So this is what we were able to do.
And so it is really incredible that we have this network now. That if you're an ex-offender, there is a place to go.
Yes.
There's a one-stop shop. You could go directly to OAR.
Right.
Or you could go to our one-stop shop. I'm constantly out there trying to raise money to support a lot of these individual programs, because you basically have a menu of programs that you can see what the person's individual needs are. So this idea that we talked about, this powerful force that is the greatest force for constructive change, which is hope. There is a hope now if you're coming home from prison, correct?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
But to be honest, we have so many coming home. And that's the thing that still gets me. We've come from 0 to 60 in our help for ex offenders. But I've watched the numbers.